Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
Let me be very clear. My principal concern when it comes to the illegal occupation and the illegal blockades is the economic harm that was done to Canada.
Let me be very clear, Minister Freeland. Your words several times in the House referred to terrorism funding and money laundering. Are you saying you didn't use those words?
Hey gang, what's up? Just Aaron right here, Question Period Canada. We went into the archives for this video. This is MP Larry Brock, big-time prosecutor, taking on CHRYSTIA Freeland, questioning why the Declaration of the Emergency Act was invoked. And CHRYSTIA Freeland is a tough nut on the stand. She's a hostile witness, to describe it accurately. She and Larry Brock do not like each other, but Larry Brock is a real lawyer, a lot of experience prosecuting, and he doesn't let CHRYSTIA Freeland off the hook. However, she resists Larry Brock. Let's take a look at the video. It's very interesting. Let's jump into it. CHRYSTIA Freeland, Larry Brock, nothing quite like it. The Emergencies Act, they did declare that that was a violation of the law. Let's take a look, let's take a listen. It's interesting to catch up on how this all went down.
Minister Freeland, you'll agree with me that the state-owned, taxpayer-funded Canadian Broadcasting Corporation reported on February the 10th, 2022, that the GoFundMe donations to the convoy protest came from donors located outside of Canada. You'd agree with that?
I don't have the report in front of me, and I haven't memorized all CBC reports, but I'm prepared to believe you.
In fact, they stated that the donations came from America, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Australia, New Zealand, and the Netherlands. You'd also accept that as fact?
I don't see the article before me, but you say that's what it says.
They even claimed that the convoy might be Russian-funded. Do you recall that?
Again, you're reading from the article.
Yes. On March 21st, 2002, the CBC, without any explanation, without apology, without any clarity, retracted their story regarding the funding of the protest. You were aware of that?
Again, I'm not speaking for the CBC. I'm speaking for the Ministry of Finance.
I'm not asking you to speak for the CBC. I'm asking, were you informed that the CBC retracted the story, the false story, about foreign funding donations to the convoy?
Again, Mr. Brock, I don't believe that the CBC is being interrogated here. I believe it's the government of Canada.
Just answer the question, Minister Freeland. Were you aware, yes or no? It's a simple question.
I don't have the article before me, and I'm not here to answer questions about the CBC and
The
its
Deputy
reporting.
Prime Minister, the most senior cabinet minister, is not prepared to accept whether or not the CBC retracted a false story?
I don't speak for the CBC, sir.
You, as the most senior cabinet minister and the Deputy Prime Minister, relied upon that initial story from the CBC and shared your concerns with Canadians regarding terrorism funding and money laundering. Your words, correct?
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to take the chance now to offer you an opportunity to like, subscribe, share, get notified, leave a comment, please. I love the comments. We watch all these amazing Canadian federal political videos. We try to learn and share all of that with you. My name's Aaron, Question Period Canada. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those fun things. Back to the video. Larry Brock's on fire.
Let me be very clear. My principal concern when it comes to the illegal occupation and the illegal blockades is the economic harm that was done to Canada.
Let me be very clear, Minister Freeland. Your words several times in the House referred to terrorism funding and money laundering. Are you saying you didn't use those words?
I am speaking here today, and I am talking about the central motivation of our very serious
And
actions.
I'm here to ask you questions, and I expect, unlike question period, I expect a response. So my response is, do you recall using the words terrorism funding and money laundering in the House and reporting outside the House? Yes or no, Minister Freeland?
I believe if we were in a court of law where I think you once worked, that might be called badgering the witness, Mr. Brock.
Chair?
Yeah.
Can we allow the question to be answered?
Yes.
Thank you. As I said, my core concern as Minister of Finance and my central justification for these very serious measures that we put in place, as was clear in my opening statement.
You're not
as I
answering
have
the
said
question. I'm
throughout,
going to move on.
Is the economic
You're not
impact.
answering the question, and I will move on.
Madam Chair, on a point of order, it's entirely possible that Mr. Brock doesn't like the answers he's hearing, but the witness is entitled to provide an answer. If she could just be provided the opportunity to provide an
Madam
answer.
Chair, the witness may not like the questions, but she's not entitled to establish her own facts in responding to an answer that is non-responsive and not relevant to the question.
I'd actually just, we'll move back 20 seconds, allow you to ask your last question.
Do you agree with me that the Deputy Director of Fintrac, Mr. McKillop, confirmed at committee that the convoy funding did not come from terrorism funding or money laundering, and the typical person who donated hundreds and thousands of dollars to the convoy came from their own resources and posed no security threat? Do you accept that?
What I accept, Mr. Brock, is that the core threat was to the Canadian economy, to our reputation as a trading partner and investment destination.
Thank you
I
for the
made that clear in
non-response,
my
Minister.
opening remarks, and that is my view.
Thank you for the non-response, Minister. Very helpful.
We'll move.
Gang, do you think it was an emergency back then? I never did. Still don't. The Liberals still think that it was, even though that it's been declared an illegal act in an investigation. That ruling came down. We need an election. This CHRYSTIA, Freeland, and Trudeau's whole cabinet seem to be very defiant of what Canadians really want. We're in a very tough time financially in our country. Day-to-day living is so much more challenging than it used to be. What are we going to do? Canadians just need an election. We need to wait and see what's going to happen. My name's Aaron. This is Question Period Canada. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all those fun things. Get notified for the live shows. That's important. We'll be here learning and sharing with you more about Canadian federal politics. That's it. Thanks for watching this video. We'll be sure to catch you in the next one. That's it. We'll catch you next video. Thanks for watching.